Hello and welcome back to LK Tuition. My name's Lucas and today we're going to be looking at factorising quadratics. Hope you're good and let's get started. Okay, so first of all, what is a quadratic equation? So a quadratic equation is an equation where the highest power of x is x squared. And every quadratic equation can be written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So the highest power is x squared, and we can always write it as ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a, b and c are what we call integers. Today we will focus on when there is just one x squared term. So we're actually going to imagine that this, see if I can colour it in white, would that work? Yeah. We're going to imagine that this a isn't there and we've just got one x squared like that. Okay, so first of all, let's just expand some double brackets. There is another video on this, but we're going to expand these double brackets and see if we notice anything. So we've got x plus 3, x plus 7. Now, the way I tend to do this is just by using FOIL. So the first ones together are x and x make x squared if I times them together. Then outside, x times 7 is 7x. Then the inside, 3 times x is 3x. And then the last, which is 3 times 7, which is 21. Then we can bring these two terms together. So we're going to end up with x squared plus 10x plus 21. Okay, so we've started off with x plus 3 and x plus 7, and we've ended up with x squared plus 10x plus 21. So what we're thinking about is what connects this 10 and 21 to this 3 and 7. And what it is that if we think about 3 and 7, let's use a different colour, 3 plus 7 gives 10, which is this one here, and 3 times 7 gives 21, which is that number there. So when we're working backwards with these types of quadratic expressions, and this only works when you've got just one x squared, but a lot of the time I think most of foundation you'll only have to do this type of equation or expression. You want to find two numbers, a pair of numbers that multiply to make the number on its own, and add to make the number next to the x, and that's our mission. Okay, so here are a few examples. Feel free to pause the video and have a go, otherwise I shall do them with you. Alright, so the first one, we've got x squared plus 5x plus 6. So we want two numbers that add to make 5 and times to make 6. Now you might see this straight away, but just to show you the method, now there are infinitely many possibilities to add to make 5. There's 1 and 4, 2 and 3, but then there's also 0 and 5, minus 1 and 6, minus 2 and 7. There's so many. So let's focus on the multiplying to make 6. Now to times to make 6, we've just got 1 times 6, and we've got 2 times 3. So we've actually only got two options. So which one of these pairs adds to make 5? Well, it's this one. So we've got 2 times 3, so this will factorise into x plus 2, x plus 3. And it doesn't matter what order these are in. It could have been x plus 3, x plus 2. Doesn't matter. Okay, number 2, we've got x squared plus 12x plus 35. So again, let's look at 35. There aren't that many things that times together. It's only 1 times 35, or 5 times 7. And it's going to be 5 and 7 that add up to make 12. So this is x plus 5, x plus 7. And then finally, we've got x squared plus 31x plus 30. So again, what times is to make 30? We've got 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 4 doesn't go into it, and 5 times 6. There's a few more options here, but the one that's going to add to make 31 is going to be 1 and 30. So this is x plus 1, x plus 30. Okay, great. Alright, and then to finish off, we've got a few more that have got some minus numbers involved. So a bit more tricky, but feel free to pause the video, have a go, and then we shall do them together. Alright, so number 4, we've got x squared plus 5x minus 6. So this time they times to make minus 6 and add to make plus 5. So this time let's draw our kind of table of factors that times together. So 6 is 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. But this is going to make a minus, so we need one of these numbers in the pair to be minus. So it can either be the first ones, or we can write this again where the second ones are a minus. So we've actually got 4 options now. Now, which one of these is going to give us 5? Well, it's going to be 6 minus 1. Yeah, so 6 minus 1 is 5. So this is going to be x minus 1, x plus 6. Okay, next one. X squared minus 12x plus 35. So we want numbers that times together to make 35. Well, we've got 1 times 35 and 5 times 7. Now, none of this is going to work because we've got a minus number in front of the x. But we need to remember, actually, you can times 2 negatives to get a positive, can't you? So minus 1 times minus 35, that would also make plus 35. And minus 5 times minus 7 would also make plus 35. And that, to me, looks like the one that's going to give me minus 12. So this is going to be x minus 5, x minus 7. And then finally, we'll go at x squared minus x minus 30. Okay, so if we look at the factors of 30 again, we've got 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, and 5 times 6. Okay, now this is going to be negative, so we want one of them in the pair to be negative, and this is minus x, so we need them to make minus 1. Now, what this tells me, because it's minus 1, that means the difference between the two numbers has got to be just 1, if that makes sense. So this is making me drawn towards 5 and 6. Now, what combination is going to give me a minus number when we add them? Well, the biggest number has got to be the minus number. So this is going to be x minus 6, x plus 5. Okay, and you can check all these by expanding the double brackets and seeing if you end up back with what you started. Okay, so I hope you found that useful, factorising some simple quadratics, simple in the sense that there isn't more than one x squared. This has been LK Tuition. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for some more maths videos.